Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and my co-host, Jared Schwartz.
Wow, nice to meet you. How's it going? Thanks for having me on today. I appreciate it.
I have to start
This is a big episode number 10.
saying that because people literally just ask me, what are you doing with that kid? People that
I see the hate comments too. They tell me
it's wild.
love it.
I've never had such a relationship that was so disparaged, and I've dated Puerto Ricans and blacks. So I'm just so confused where and it's like, can't we just, what happened to friendship? Can a man and a woman have an adult friendship?
What do you think about the whole male best friend thing? Like, how do you feel? What if a guy friend had a female best friend? How do you feel about that?
I mean, if I was dating him, I'd fight her.
There you go.
Till she died.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think it ever works. I think somebody always wants to fuck. Like, you would fuck me if I ever wanted to have sex with you. You would never be
of course, but that's the only way.
Right.
I would never,
You better not.
I would never.
I'll fire you from the podcast.
Interested. I'm just saying, that's what I tell all my friends. They're like, dude, you're gonna, right? I'm like, no. If she asks, if it ever happens, she asks, I'll be like, I guess.
If I put it in
that's
the
what
email,
you want.
if I put it in the podcast email, it's like, oh, this week Jared's gonna fuck me. Then you would do it.
That's the name of the podcast. That's the name of the episode.
You'd show up 30 minutes earlier instead of 15 minutes earlier. This week, Jared built me a spice shelf, and honestly, I just looked at it, and I can't. It's taking my breath away.
That's why she's talking about fucking me right now.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me in the history of my life. It's a 1.5 foot long piece of wood, but he brought things called brackets. And as a woman, I see what they are, and I still refuse to commit them to memory. So thank you.
Show that to my manager.
I will. I'll definitely show it to your manager. But yeah, I love it. So thank you for that. And then Johnny sets up the podcast every week.
Yeah, well, I mean, today is we're back on a Tuesday again because this is the new year. This is not the, wait. Yes. We recorded last week.
This is going to drop on Friday, which will be Happy New
8th.
Year.
No, it's the 8th.
No.
Yeah.
All right. First of all,
wait, did we do last episode? No, last Tuesday we did the New Year episode, right?
I think what we've just learned is that
did we say that though?
We smoked too much weed.
I think we did Christmas
to bank episodes. We can't do this. We can't move our schedule forward and then be expected to know what day it's going to be when it comes out. We are not that team.
No, well, it just so happened.
But why don't you think I think it's New Year's Day today.
No, we're going to be in the new year when we put this out.
Yo, 2021 is...
The fact that I'm the smartest person in the room right now should be saying a lot.
I'm going to say it once and then never say it again for the rest of the conversation, I swear to God. But my sister's wedding is consuming me a little bit. Once it's over, I feel like I'll be able to focus on dates in the future and stuff. But this is a thing that I'm really happy
Dating's been
about.
tough, during the pandemic. What'd you say? Dating's been tough?
Yeah, but that's not really a segue. For my sister is getting married in a pandemic. There's only 10 people allowed to gather in Boston. We know my cousin works at this great restaurant, so we're getting food delivered and everything, and we're gonna just figure it out, and we're gonna get blowouts and have pictures, and I feel like I should be doing.
Sounds
more.
like just an extravagant.
I got her I can't
sounds
wait.
like just an extravagant New Year's Eve party.
I'm gonna give her this. Don't you think she's gonna love it? Do you know what it is? She'll already have gotten it.
You know what? Yeah, I was gonna do a funny thing, but you put it away.
What? I don't want you to deface it.
I was gonna deface it. Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna be like,
"There's a blue,
what is it?" And I was
sapphire and diamond bracelet in there.
Why would you tell her? Now she's gonna. Well,
she will. I'm giving it to her Thursday.
Yep.
This week, even though it's the future, man. Shut up about what day it is. I hate it.
Well, talking about where we left off last Tuesday.
Jared started taking notes on the podcast on his phone, and now he refers to them before we start.
Sorry for taking this seriously.
I'm just here making homemade chips and
What are we
berries.
supposed to live in the moment? No, we write it down and talk about it over and over and over again. That's what we do for a living.
All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
Last Tuesday afterwards, I think we had mentioned that we were going to my big holiday hang that I would say was a big success.
I had a great time.
Would you agree?
I had a great time.
You came by, you ended up coming to chill, which was pretty cool. I appreciate that.
I'm madly in love with Joey Bats. I follow
Joey
his
Bats is a great guy.
Instagram. I watch him dance with all these Spanish women, unless it's the same woman, but I don't think it is. But he's
don't give away. The best part is, you ever been to like I don't know if you went inside, but I just realized this yesterday. I didn't even notice. He just has photos of a bunch of models on his wall signed. You notice that?
Yeah, he's so tall. He's so handsome.
Supposedly he got an app. He got like this little app that brings these models over there. I'm like, I gotta talk to him.
I think the app is his face, body, height, and personality.
He's a killer. He's
like a businessman,
but
blue
what doesn't he
collar.
have?
Portuguese from Massachusetts. There's a special town. I think it's either New Bedford or Fall River. I always forget. But I think
maybe you would have found out if you talked to him.
He wouldn't.
But he
I was like,
paid you no mind because
he was not captivated by me. Probably because I was sitting there eating all the.
Or because you're 5'2".
Oh, burn.
That one hurt a little bit more than it should have.
That's the first time in my life that anybody's ever like insulted me for being short. I've just never, ever been self-conscious about height as a girl.
Yeah, I was growing up. I was the shortest kid growing up, and then I hit that peak.
That's freakish. Sounds freakish? Like you were in a nuclear accident. Yeah, because now you're like
no,
6'7".
I was just always the smallest kid. Like I would always be in front. Like elementary school, I'd be in the front of the line with the short kids, and then junior year, I hit my growth spurt. Everyone after I was like, "Wow, Jerry, you got," because I kept getting it. Wow, you got taller. Wow. But now girls tell me they think I'm 6 foot because of my great energy. They say I think big dick energy. That's what they call it.
I feel like you are.
I'm not. I'm only 5'9". I'm average height. I'm an average guy. But just my humor just brings me to another level. I think that's what it is, or just my charm. I don't know.
I think it's just your long nose makes you look taller.
Well, you have to hit me in my most insecure spot. Wow.
No, I don't have to do anything.
We spoke about this already.
We were having fun.
Nope. We weren't.
And I was saying maybe that's part of the optical illusion.
Well, now the
it's
thing
just
is,
like such a
so
sharp drop.
That's what it is for me. I got everything else, but it's my nose, right? What is it for Joey Bats?
He's perfect head to toe. 10
he's
out
got
of 10.
something. I gotta ask him.
He's obviously. There's no way he doesn't have herpes and AIDS. Seems like he fucks everything that moves. But
he's he's a killer. I'm glad I met him. I got hooked up with him. I wish he had that thing for like months. I wish I had that show. If I had that show since September, imagine. But like I was saying, my open mic was great.
It's
the
fun, but
hang
it's
was
also,
a lot of fun.
It's on the sidewalk.
Yeah, shout out Joey Bats.
It is fun. We have fun.
Shout out Joey Bats.
What are those things called?
The Natas. Yeah, I just remembered them after
those. Croissant.
It's a creme brulee fucked croissant.
Yeah, imagine if you said that really smoothly and
I know. I was
it's
doing
like a creme brulee fucked a croissant. Like if you said it really fast and like.
I know.
Hey,
I'd be so much funnier, right? If I had timing.
Next time.
No, if I didn't have a speech impediment.
Yeah, but I feel like it's getting better every day.
Thank you very much.
Really need to focus on my enunciation. It's wretched at times.
I mumble. I definitely mumble.
It's absolutely. That's why I like watching these gay shows
You
like
keep
Bridgerton.
diverting. What?
I'll continue to divert. See how he flinches?
Yeah.
Fucking pussy. That's another reason I don't want to fuck you. I think I could beat you up.
You think so?
Bridgerton.
That's my thing.
Bridgerton.
That's
We're going to talk about Bridgerton, Jared.
What's Bridgerton?
It's this fucking...
Oh, the show? Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
So gay. I love it. But the guy is so hot.
Okay. So
my mom's like, I love it. My mom's like 67. I'm like, Mom, this is just like a little softcore porn towards the end here. The episode 6 through 9 or whatever. Shut up, Kerryn.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't talk about it.
The fact that you think you can
so
beat me
good.
up is hilarious.
Well, you flinched when I went like this, and I wasn't going to hit you. I was just being expressive.
You came a little too close. I'm like, whoa, 6 feet, right? COVID.
We always take the utmost precaution here at the OnlyFeehans set. We have hand sanitizer
for our
located
dessert.
right when you walk in the door. There's multiple bottles
temperature
of
check,
unopened hand sanitizer.
If you guys keep
want
a contact tracing list,
yeah.
But I was saying,
it's only you guys and like 7 other male comics that come in here. I don't see what the thing.
7 other. Oh, I get that. Because you're a whore.
Jared, it's not funny when
You
you
fuck
just say it.
comics, right? Yeah. That's. I don't know.
Jared, shut up.
I was talking yesterday with the comic. I was like, yeah, man, I stay away from him. He's like, dude, what?
Stay away
Why
from
you
me?
think
You said that? You stay away from... You're here all the time.
Like, dude, they're not even approaching you. What are you talking about?
Oh. What do you mean?
You tried roasting me. You know what it is? I suck at telling other people's jokes.
Wait, what? Is this the thing the guy
Somebody
said
tried
that you
roasting
were
me
going to
yesterday.
tell me?
What? No, this is... Okay, no, that's not. This is just yesterday Usama roasted me. Cause I was like...
Usama's funny.
Usama is funny. But he was telling me about, like, he was joking around about thinking that girls want to fuck me. That was the joke, but I botched it.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Hit up Usama.
Well,
I do that a lot. I'll hit people. I'll be like, "Yo, what was that line that you said?" So I can take it.
Stop doing
Can
that.
Use it in my set.
Stop doing that.
Why?
The next time you're going to do that, punch yourself. What'd that other
No.
kid say?
So I actually introduced you to him.
I don't care.
You definitely don't remember. He was the first kid I introduced you to when we were in line to get the natas. I don't know if you remember his name.
All I was thinking about was shoving that soft, warm bread and that cakey crust and that
It was
gooey
fire.
middle down my throat.
You ate like 6, right? Your fat ass.
I bought 6 and then I left like 3, but I
To the
did.
community.
did
Supporting the
have-
venue too. But he goes, so at the end of the night, he goes, "Yo, apologize to Kerryn for me." I'm like, what? Like,
Why?
yeah, you gotta apologize.
Why?
He goes, one night at like 2 a.m., I just went like 15 of her photos.
I love that. What do you mean? Never apologize for that.
I know. And that's what I said. I was like, dude, you're good,
fine,
but
don't
I
worry.
have to bring this up.
Oh no!
I was just dying. I'm like, you're fine, bro. I was like, she has
Wow.
no idea who you are.
A good
The best
thing
part, he's
about
like, bro,
everything.
when you introduced me, I was like, bro, she definitely. I was like, she don't. Cause it's funny because he's like this like good looking like chiseled guy where he thinks he's he does well, but it's just and he was also just wrecked. But it was just funny how like you
you'd
could
have to
see
be
him just-
wasted to like my pictures. Fuck you, Jared.
I was talking about when he was talking to me, apologizing,
Whatever.
and that's also only people talk about when they see me now. Thanks a lot. You ruined my life.
Relate,
I'm kidding. You
okay?
actually gave people a reason.
Tranquilo, Jared.
What?
Okay.
What's the word?
Relax.
What was the word you just?
Tranquilize. Tranquilo.
Oh.
Okay. Did you hear about Hilaria Baldwin? This story will be so old by the time this comes out. So obsessed, though.
Is that the daughter of a Baldwin?
No, it doesn't matter. Skip it.
We're just on the track.
We were on a good
Next
track.
topic. All right, I have.
This is good. Now you're like a producer.
Oh yeah, this past week I won some money in poker.
I don't care. How much?
$15. Shout out to the doc. We chill out in his penthouse. It's pretty lit. Pulled up. My boys are doing whippets. Pretty sick.
I want to go, but I don't want to do whippets.
And the best part was they have like this little canister that like you gotta open up. I guess like how you make like the whatever. Like when you make whipped cream, right? You use that same thing, right?
I use a KitchenAid that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond.
So, like, you have to,
Shout
like-
out to Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond.
so you have to unscrew.
I got a duvet cover there.
So you had to like unscrew it, but when I pulled up, they were having a tough. They're like, "Dude, we can't fucking open." I saw the whip. I'm like, "Oh, we're doing whippets." I don't do whippets, but I go, "We're doing whippets." They're like, "Yeah, but we can't fucking get this open, dude." They're like, "Anyone? We need somebody who's got fucking massive blue balls." I was like, "I'm your guy."
What does that have to do with anything? So, like you're just like tense, like tense.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? It's funny you just said I hit this kid up for that line because I was like, that was funny. And I was like, yeah, I've definitely been
Wondering
tensed
how
up.
many times you have to say the word funny to make any of it true.
Fuck.
What? That's crazy though. Whippets. Here's my thing with whippets. May I mention? When I was younger, I used to just grab my older brother's inhaler and like do a bunch of hits till I got like dizzy. When I was like 7, 8.
Yeah.
So whippets was sort of like the same effect. So
Yeah.
when people were doing that in like high school and like
You were
college,
through
yeah, I was like, let's get drunk.
Yeah.
Let's be inexcusable. Sorry, go on. Great. This is a good podcast so far. Congrats, Ernest.
Ernest, you having fun?
He's coming to Boston. He's going to have a panic attack, probably going to be traumatized for life, even though he's been on public transportation a plethora of times. I got these dope new slippers today.
Look at me. I busted out some new kicks today, too. Shout out to my boy James Reville from Adidas hooking me up on these.
I'm going to be baking.
And my boy Kevin, you picked them up for me as well. Thank you, bro. I got to let my
You have people getting sneakers for you? Jared?
So what happened was I bought another pair of these.
You got to make sure.
I bought a pair of these, right?
Yeah.
And I got the discount, 50% off, pretty sick. And I was like, yo, I want another pair. And I was like, I didn't want to go in and do it again. I asked my boy to go. He was like, I told him about the deal. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go pick those up. And I was like, yo, get me a pair. And he just got them while he was there. So I just saved myself the trip. Pretty sick. Adidas Ultra Boost.
I can't wear.
Last thing, somebody said
I get one. I hate it when he does that.
Somebody said,
I just like this in my head. I
said
just went and ripped my new shelf down and bashed him in the face with it. I just had the most violent thought. Don't ever do
he
that.
said he said you always dressing fresh on the pod. I was like, I appreciate that, bro. So now I got.
Can I tell you why I can't wear Adidas though? Because I might be a size. One of my feet is definitely a 7.5, and one of them is an 8, probably. I buy a size 7.5 shoes.
One of your boobs is definitely an A, and the other is an A minus. Let me get that.
No, it is. No, they aren't.
That was fun.
People can tell.
A minus. That was a good one.
They're perfectly symmetrical. That's the best thing about small boobs.
That's a good point.
Moving forward, not all small boobs. Listen.
I don't think both
What?
ligaments of all kind are equal.
Ligaments? Ligaments are like the long.
Yes, exactly. Like arms.
I don't have
legs.
ligaments in my tits.
But I'm just talking about anything we have.
Maybe
like
I do. I've been doing
think,
push-ups.
Like eyebrows, eyes,
I've been
anything.
fighting Ernest.
Just.
Don't talk about my eyebrows. Don't talk about my
I didn't. I skipped it. You're the one who's screaming it. Talk about it. But I was talking about how you said I have such a long wingspan, and I do. But, my wingspan is this. Usually your wingspan is supposed to be the same as your height. But mine is not. I have a long wingspan. That's probably why people think I'm so tall. I have a long wingspan. Mine's 6 foot.
Mine's obvious.
They say you're what is this? What is this? From here to here.
Where you should cut yourself.
How do you know?
Because I've done it before.
Downstream? I've never done that. What do you call this? Forearm? Forearm. Your forearms. He was about to look it up.
Shut up. Johnny's high. You guys, focus. This is the New Year's resolution episode.
Yes. We're talking about our New Year. Okay. We're talking about our New Year. What are your goals for 2021? Become big movie stars. We're on the way. We're already there.
Yeah, just become like so rich and famous that like I can get floors. That's
I told you want me to build you floors. I just got to buy it. You just got to buy them.
I'll buy them. I'll do whatever. Can I just like pay for everything and then like maybe get out of town? Can I finish?
Get out of town.
Get out of town for a couple days with Ernest and come back to floors.
Oh, you're expecting me to like come in and work on your apartment.
You can just stay here for a couple days.
That'll be thick, honestly. Yeah, but where are you going to be going? Do the comedy on the road without me?
No, we're going to just go to the woods. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we won't. Ernest's like, fuck, what do you mean? I love you. I love you too.
Aren't you excited for the new year? What are your resolutions, buddy?
Yep, just keep being exotic and really high energy.
2020, it's going to be weird, like saying 2021 in our jokes now. It's 2021, I don't know. 21st century.
I just feel like I have to do a little more than I'm doing right now. I feel like a little lazy.
Yeah, I mean, January's looking pretty dry.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, this week is going. I'm going
about
out.
myself.
I'm closing out the year with a bang. You know what I mean? I had a show yesterday. Again, shout out to Joey Batts and Yumi put me up. And tonight I'm
Jared
on
is
Staten Island with the
performing
Fifth
on
Bar-
sidewalks until it's 25 degrees
Hey,
out.
I'm putting my show on. January 5th. This will be out a week after for some reason. I don't know what happened with time. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're in the future. We're actually setting this trend. So if you ever see anybody wearing anything we have on right now, just know that we said it before we infiltrated.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have the footage. I'm excited, 2021, I'm excited to keep working. I don't know what really,
Did I tell you I'm gonna bake with collagen?
What is that?
I don't know. I want to bake with gelatin. I want to make marshmallows. I have a whole list of like baking stuff I'm gonna do. Yeah.
I like marshmallows.
It's kind of crazy, like for so
You ever
long.
made Rice Krispie treats?
No, but I will.
You ever made candy sushi?
I don't.
You know what that is?
I don't want.
It's where you. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's where you use.
I don't want that.
It's where you.
I don't want you to describe it either.
What do you think it is? If you were to make candy sushi, what would you use? Be creative.
Like a glaze or like sugar or honey or soy sauce or
What? A candy sushi?
Candy.
Soy sauce and candy sushi.
What is it?
All right, so basically, what would the seaweed be?
First of all, sushi is just rice and fish. You're talking about a roll.
Yeah.
Ew, a fruit roll up. Ooh, I'm gonna bark.
No, fruit roll up. A piece of fruit roll up, obviously. And then what would the rice be? I just said it. Rice Krispie treats.
Okay.
And then you put whatever you want in the middle.
Candy, like, I wish you had described it as like sushi candy, because you said candied sushi, and I think of like candied bacon, which like I think of like caramelized.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I was on a different page.
I see that.
So you're an idiot.
Sushi candy? Okay.
Want to go to Hot Pot? Oh, you have a show.
Yeah, I'm booked and busy. Sorry. But yeah, I'm going out back to Staten Island. Fifth Borough Boys. Probably got a big fan base coming out.
I don't
Staten Island
have
shows
any.
love.
I have no shows.
I'm booked tomorrow.
All these
My
places
manager got
ask
me
me
book-
for New
my-
Year's
my
Eve, but I
manager-
can't.
You got a wedding. You know, when the wedding's over, your life's gonna be back to normal, and you'll be doing better than me. Because right now you're not looking great. But yeah, and then
Did
tomorrow.
you see me in the Ryan Long sketch? Fucking crushed it. So why don't you suck my dick?
Are you gonna be on
doing
another one by the
better
time
than
this one
you?
comes out? Probably.
Listen, I'm what you call a magical player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just like step in and crush it, and then I'm on my merry way. You know, I don't need to be oversaturated or over this and that. People just know they can put me in, and it's gonna be good.
Right. I think that's why.
Right.
I think I see it the same way. I mean, I think that's how
But yeah, I am.
I don't want to compare myself to you because you probably won't like it, but.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, well then we'll move on.
I hit myself. That was God. He's like, don't be such a bitch. Do you ever like hate yourself and are like, that was God?
Hit?
Like, I mean, trip or like fall, like something happens.
Yeah.
Like I had a problem with adhesing those.
I don't step on cracks.
We break your mother's back.
Where'd that even come from? You know.
The black community and the crack epidemic.
Oh, okay.
I hate you. You just let that sit there. I hate you. No, I don't know what to do. You're the worst. This is the last time. This is the last time.
You gotta edit that out.
New co-host. Applications. You like believed me. Oh my God. All right, listen. I have a lot going on. My animation. Did you guys see what Louis made me? Not Louis J. Gomez.
Okay, you're gonna give the kid respect and give him his name? Your animator? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. I gotta go grab a tissue.
You gonna grab a tissue? You're so stupid. Are you shooting up? This is Ernest. Louis Tuck did this. And we're working on something together, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be really good. A lot of talented people have lent their voices to the project. Fuck.
Look at us, just putting people, in positions to get better. I think you're just going to keep doing that in 2021.
I'm going to shove a bottle of Zyrtec down your throat.
Okay. What's that going to do?
I don't know.
So I was saying my manager got me booked on a show for tomorrow as well. Pretty sick. Looking forward to that. And then New Year's Eve, you're going to be in Boston. I think I might just go hang out at a show.
Why don't you?
That's
yeah.
going on.
I know some places that might be having shows that might be cool.
Oh, the Stand. Maybe I might
I
drop
guess
by
it'll be
over.
after, yeah. But yes.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to be with a bunch of comics. Maybe we're just I think I'm just going to go with the flow. There's a show. A bunch of my friends are on it over at, Arrogant Swine. Have you been there?
I'm going to follow my sister around all night and the next day and just make sure she's happy and give her
That's
stuff.
great. When are you going down? Are you going down?
Early Thursday morning.
Oh, so you're getting there New Year's Day. Nice. New Year's Eve.
Right.
I'm gonna be missing the Mummers Parade. You ever heard of the Mummers Parade in Philadelphia?
No.
That's on New Year's Day. It's a wild fucking parade.
Philadelphia is wild.
It's a wild place.
They're
And,
a wild group of people.
Yeah, and like they just wear these like skirts and like it actually has
Yeah, I've heard of this.
You've heard of it? It actually has like racist like they used to like.
No
paint
wonder
their
you
face.
lit up.
But it's a wild time. Last time I was there, I met up with some Tinder chick. we had an Airbnb. I was like, my boys were being lame. They didn't want to go out to the bar.
They didn't want to mum it up. You were like, let's get
No,
some
we went
mummers
to the,
pussy.
we went to the Mummers Parade, but then like they didn't want to stay out. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing if we're not
We
getting
got a fucking
pussy?
Airbnb. I'll never. You know, it's pretty funny. One of my friends who was there. I'll never forget. This is when I was first
I'll
starting
never
comedy.
forget.
I
It's
forgot
such a
halfway through.
stalling technique.
Shut up.
I'll never forget. You
It's one of those moments.
You might forget. You might get better memories.
Shut up. No, I'm not, because it's like one of those moments I was like, oh, okay, I'll remember that, because I remember I showed them. This is when I first started comedy. Is 2019 New Year's Day, right? And I just started comedy.
And you're so good at it.
Right. And I show them a tape. I let them hear it. And then the night went on. I'll never forget, like, my friend got drunk and mad at me. He was like, that's why you're not a comedian either.
That's mean, though. But how
Right.
did he know?
I was like, okay, well. And then he replied to my story about the animation that I posted on Snapchat.
And he's back
And
in.
I was like, it's thanks to you, bro. I appreciate you, you know?
Because he was one of your first haters.
Yeah.
And you just had, I mean,
Yeah, for sure. And he was like, I don't even remember that. I'm like,
spite as a motivator, top notch.
Because one of my really good friends who has like his big company now.
He has his big company?
But he's the guy who's like pushing
I have my
me.
little company. It's in that room.
He's like pushing me, right? And I'll never forget. He was one of the first guys to tell me, like, make fun of me. This is like before I even started comedy. I said to them, like, I said to one of them in.
What are you pointing at?
I said to one of them in private. Right? It's these two guys who run the company. I said to one of them in private. It was 4 years ago. I go, yeah, me and my dad are gonna write a sitcom, right?
Yeah.
And then the other friend, another day, what am I pointing at? I talk with my hands, okay? And then, and another day, the other kid jokingly says, like, oh yeah, you and your dad are writing a sitcom, right? And I'm like, how did you know about that? So I'm like, I know they were talking, and the way he said it was framed in like talking down upon. You know what I mean? Not talking down upon, but like making fun of.
What part am I in the sitcom?
The sugar mama.
I don't like that.
Well, I only write about the truth.
Write me a younger part. I want to play your younger sister.
I was just gonna say.
Or I'm not doing it.
I'm excited to be 28. When I'm 28, I'll probably be, playing, high school roles in movies. I'm very excited.
What
for
a
that.
stupid goal. Why don't you
goal.
say when I'm 28, I should be rich and successful and like have an LLC or whatever? I want an LLC.
I've been talking about an LLC to my mom. Because if I was paying for the LLC, I'd put all the Easy Pass on my taxes. It's a good little idea, it's going towards my LLC and doing the business of comedy.
Yeah. I'm eating all this whipped cream.
You know what's funny? Somebody really liked the joke. You asking me about
I know, but I was just talking out loud, sort of like into the abyss. I was just sort of making conversation.
Yeah.
And just like even your brain should be developed enough to be like, well, I don't know, man. Like Google it. That would have been an adequate answer.
Oh, but I had the funnier answer.
All right.
That's what he
I don't
complimented me on.
disagree. I don't know why you're trying to relive it.
I know. I feel like I just went and relived every moment I ever had in my life. And
Johnny, what
thanks for
size
letting me
kettlebell do you
stream.
have?
I have two just 25-pound dumbbells.
Oh, okay. Nice. What size weights are you lifting, Jared?
big news. I've been doing 20 push-ups a day.
That's
Thank
nothing. You should be doing more than that.
I know
You're
I
24.
should. I really need to.
You should be putting on muscle.
I know. I'm looking to be. It's funny. I'm actually back down to like my starting weight. I remember it took me forever to put 10 pounds on.
It's a lot easier to get consent when you can hold these girls down. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. I'm starting to think the whole. I'm starting to think the whole consent thing isn't that cool. I don't know.
No, it is, Jared. Shut up. I was kidding. I was joking. It's not that cool. I'm starting to think it's fucking bullshit and not that cool, and that like a lot of girls
I don't know. I've
like
had some
aggressive men.
experiences, with some friends. I would say they are, and I've asked, and they're just like, "Why are you asking?"
I've asked.
They're like, "Do you ask all the girls?" I'm like,
no, I
just
asked them.
you." What? You're making fun of how I say ask?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. That whipped cream is fire.
Thanks for tuning in this week. I think we got nothing done. I feel out of focus.
Tell them
I just fucking housed a cup of whipped cream for no reason and
fresh whipped cream.
pretended like it was berries. There were, you know what I mean? Like
This is great.
acted like it was a fruit salad, but really just hoovered. I mean, it was just whipped
Very impressed with the whipped cream.
heavy cream, and then I sprinkled in some powdered sugar at the end, just a little. That's when I made it a little unhealthy. I could substitute it for honey, but I feel like you would have said something.
No, probably not. I do got to start working out. I do got to I think I'm gonna buy weights for the new year.
Everybody
I
should be
right?
lifting
I
weights.
have a bunch of room in my room. I was clean. I cleaned out. My room's been clean.
Unless you're my enemy, you should be lifting weights.
Maybe that's why I don't.
And you know who you are.
This was a lot
You
of
can
fun.
just keep not lifting weights.
Should we check in with my my topics? The handshake emoji. Did you know they don't have a black handshake emoji?
Oh, just fuck.
It's only yellow because Apple doesn't want us together.
Well, yellow's like.
No, it's just funny. Yeah.
No, I was going to answer it sincerely. I was like, well, yellow's sort of like a universal
That's why I stopped
non-color, right?
That's the thing. Yeah.
It's robotic.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
cartoon. Right, good.
But it's like if it were the handshakes, they would have to do the whole combination of every color. The 7 colors that they have.
Mm-hmm.
How many would that be? Quick maths. I don't know.
You have to have left.
I know.
Left.
I don't know that math. I forgot how to do it since the 4th grade.
I mean, it's so
I took
important
remedial
since
math
we're
for
never
7
going to
years.
touch each other again. We're never going to shake each other's hands again. Even though Ernest walks around on the disgusting city streets, and I sleep with him in my bed every night and rub his dick.
And he rubs yours.
Boop, 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 boop. One down here, one up here, one down here, one up here. Oh, we're done.
It's only Feehans.